Hi, everybody. Uh, Mother's Day weekend, so I am going to film a couple Mother's Day story videos about my crazy in-laws. Surprise twist, they're not even going to really be about my mother-in-law as much as they're going to be about my husband's brother and his wife. Um, yeah, so anyways, this first story that I'm going to tell, I'm not sure how many years ago this was. Uh, Basically, okay, so my husband's dad, um, and information needed for this video, his dad isn't actually his real dad, it's his stepdad. His real dad died when he was just a toddler. Um, so the arrangement made between us and his brother and his wife, um, was that we would pay for one parent and they would pay for the other parent when we go for like Mother's Day and their dad's birthday. So this one year we go for supper, and my mother-in-law said there's so my husband's real dad's brother, one of them, had died. I don't think it was that he is sick. I think he had already died at this point because she wanted to go to Calgary, because she said this is probably gonna be the last time all the family were together or whatever. It'd be like the last chance to see a lot of these people. Um, it could have been that he was still sick and they were like calling the family in, but I'm pretty sure that he had already died. Uh, so we said, okay, well, if you want to go, we will take you. My husband and I will take you. Um, we didn't think it was a good idea for her to go to Calgary by herself. It's a big city she's not familiar with. Also, his parents aren't really, they don't really know how to travel that well. They're getting better at it. But I remember once we had to, they called us from somewhere, and we had to fax our credit card, a copy of our credit card, to a motel somewhere because they didn't know you need a credit card to stay at a hotel anywhere. They also didn't have much money at the time, so just all around, for so many reasons, we figured it was best that we took her. So yeah, this is what we say, and then right away Melissa sees the chance. This is my husband's brother's wife. She sees the chance for a free holiday. So she's like, yeah, I'll come too. I'll come too. She's like all excited about this. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, just invite yourself? Like, what the hell? So yeah, she keeps talking about it and going on about it. And then she says, yeah, me and Steve can take turns driving. What the fuck makes you think you're going to drive my vehicle? Not happening. Uh, Plus, yeah, like I've heard about how bad of a driver she is and how she almost killed my husband once on the highway, slamming on the brakes and doing a U-turn into oncoming traffic because there was an ice cream stand on the side of the road or something. So, and I was on like a 2 hour road trip with her once, and she had to stop like 4 times along the way for a smoke break. So, no, you're not going to come on like a 6, 7 hour road trip, inviting yourself just for a free trip and think you're going to drive my vehicle. Like, why would you think that? Why wouldn't you assume that if somebody needed to take turns driving with them? It's not that far of a trip. One person can drive that, no problem. And if there was going to be a switch off between him and someone else, it would be me. Like, but this is how entitled she is. So, anyways, yeah, we didn't want to argue, like in the middle of the restaurant about this. And the right before the bills came, her and Melissa and Dave, so my husband's brother and his wife, they go out for a smoke, but they don't come back in. And we're waiting and waiting, and finally we get up and like we go pay for like the one half, and then my husband's parents were trying to pay for like the rest, and we're like, no, 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 we'll go get them. Like they're just hanging out outside, like they're trying to avoid getting the bill. I think she saw that as like a last minute attempt to save some spending money for this free trip, free last minute trip she just invited herself on. So my husband sticks his head out the door and he's like, hey, you got to get in here and pay your bill. And then the next day, he calls his mom and says like if Melissa wants to go, she's got to drive herself there. I don't even think she invited Dave. I think it was just her inviting herself. I don't recall there being any mention of Dave going. So yeah, my husband says like if she wants to go, she's got to drive herself. She's got to pay for her own hotel room. Like, we're not giving her a free trip there. And yeah, like she's not coming, she's not driving our vehicle, and we're not stopping constantly for smoke breaks. This isn't happening. So of course, like with everything, if Melissa can't go, if Melissa's getting excused, then no one's going. No one's going. It's like a huge deal. So yeah, all of a sudden his mom is like, no, I'm not going then. I'm not going. All right, fine then. No loss to us. Like, good. If we don't have to stop what we're doing and take time off of work to go to Calgary to see people we don't know, and like it wasn't like we wanted to go. We were just going to make sure she didn't get lost or something. But yeah, of course, always turns into a big dramatic thing with them. Uh, if you yourself have crazy in-laws and like my crazy in-law story videos, so you know that you're not alone, and maybe feel better that mine are possibly crazier than yours. Subscribe, comment, whatever you need to do. Thank you for watching. I will post more videos tomorrow.